If you want to make it in the U.S. as a luxury car manufacturer, you can't get by without an SUV. So Genesis needs an SUV, and that's what I've got behind me. It's the Genesis GV80 concept, a hydrogen fuel cell powered SUV that's making its debut here in the New York International Auto Show. Genesis isn't saying too much about what powers this car other than it will be running on hydrogen, so this will be, in theory, emissions free. You'll be able to plug it in and run some range on just battery electric power, but then the hydrogen fuel cell will kick in and take you further. The real tech, though, is to be found on the inside. So we're inside the concept here, and the interior is, of course, a little bit futuristic looking, but amazingly, it's actually really functional. It actually works, which is shocking for a concept car. So we've got this nice suede material throughout, and of course a digital dashboard behind the steering wheel. But what's more impressive is this 22-inch curved display along the top of the dash that works both for me in the driver's seat and the passenger as well. It's controlled by a fairly traditional rotary dial here at the bottom, but it also has these really interesting haptic feedback touch sensors here in the front. I can drag my finger up, for example, to bring up the navigation system. You can also control the climate system and toggle into the media just by dragging your finger along these big touch-sensitive displays. There's also buttons on the dashboard here. So I can touch this to bring up the temperature control, for example. And once I touch this, I can then drag my finger left and right on this touch panel to set the temperature. Pretty cool, and amazingly, it all works. The Genesis GV80 concept is just that, a concept at this point, so don't look to see this car exactly in production soon, but it should be a strong indicator of what things should be looking like from a next generation Genesis. It's a little bit controversial from us here in the Roadshow staff, but frankly, I think it looks pretty damn great.